Very good morning, students. We are moving to the next part. Why do we need a constitution, or what is the importance of constitution in our daily life? The South African example is a good way to understand why we need a constitution and what to do. What do constitution do? Means in South Africa we understood how they made their constitution, how they are making the basic laws and other things, and how they are sitting together and solving their problem. So from that we can understand why we need constitution and what the constitution is doing for us. Then the oppressor and the oppressed in the new democracy were planning to live together as equals. Means in the South African situation we know the oppressor, that is the white people, and oppressed one, that is the black people and colored one. They are sitting together and making the rules, and they are thinking like that. They are were planning to live together as equals. Means before there was much differences or deviations or discrimination in the society. When they made 1994 onwards, they have started to think like that they are going to live as equals. Then it was not going to be easy for them to trust each other, because they can't trust. Why? Because the many years centuries there was oppressors was oppressing the oppressed ones, and oppressed ones was suffering a lot. Means the discriminated people or the blacks and the colored ones was suffering a lot. So they can't trust each other first of all. Then what they done? They had their fears. They are having the fear what they will do. Whites, they are thinking in number they are very minority, and blacks they are a majority, means 75% of the people. And if the majority together they are coming and attacking the whites, means they want to face lots of damages or problems in their society. At the same time, blacks they may get fear like that. Even though in number we are more but financially or educationally whites are very rich. That's why they will make any other discrimination in coming years or not, like that. There was they had fear, and they can't trust each other. They wanted to safeguard their interest. Means each group want to get their means safeguard. Somebody should be there to give security to them. For what? To their interest. The black majority was keen to ensure that the democratic principles of majority rule was not compromised. The black people, what they are asking, they are asking for the majority rule. That also in according to the democratic principle. In democratic principle means the representatives, we are selecting our representative through election. That also we are considering according to the majority, and we are making the rules and regulations, that also according to the majority. So the rule of the majority should accept by the people. They was not ready to compromise in that. They wanted substantial social and economical rights. They want to get what all things they was denied up to now, that they want to get it back, like that they was thinking. The white minority was keen to protect its privilege and property. Means they was very rich, and they was exploiting the South Africa, and they was very rich, and they want to keep their property as well as the privileges what they was enjoying before. So the both group they are thinking about their own interest. They are not thinking like that common interest. Then how they are coming to the common interest, that we are going to see. After long negotiation, both parties agreed to compromise. Means many years we have seen that one. They taken 2 years of time for making their constitution. Why this negotiations were going on to come to a compromise. Then the whites agreed to the principle of majority rule, and that one person one vote. Means adult franchise that they are agreeing on voting right to vote. Means each and every person will get one vote, and that one person one vote, and it is one value, like that. They accepted that rule. And what they are saying, what they are accepting again, they are accepting the principle of majority, and that also through election. And they also agreed to accept some basic rights for the poor and the workers, because they are having the maximum industries, factories in their hand, whites, and they are ready to accept the rights for the poor people as well as the workers in their factory. Not only the whites factory, in blacks factory also want to get all these things. That is from white side. And from black side, what they done, the blacks agreed that majority rule would be the absolute. The majority, how the majority rule will be absolute. No other questions about the majority rule. And okay, they agreed that the majority would not take any property of the white minority, even though they are very rich, but the blacks, they won't take any property of the whites, means that if it is against the majority rule. And this compromise was not easy. To compromise like this, it was that is not that much easy task, because they, both of them was fighting each other for many years. And we know the one of leader, the famous leader Nelson Mandela, and other 7 members was imprisoned for 28 years, and they want to sit together and want to discuss all these things. That is not at all easy task. Then how was the compromise, how was this compromise going to be implemented? Even if they managed to trust each other, what was guarantee that this trust will not be broken in the future? What was the thing, how they if they can't trust each other, then how they came to the in the thinking of this trusting and other things. Okay, in the future it won't break like that. How they can understand what all things they are doing for that we are going to see, because they suffered a lot of in the many years, and in the future it something will happen or not like that. Both the group they are thinking, so they are making some of the trust or some of the basic laws for that we can see in coming paragraphs. The only way to build and maintain trust in such a situation is to written down some rules of the game that everyone would abide by. Please underline that sentence. How they can make the trust? They want to write down some of the rules of the games. If we are thinking about cricket or kabaddi, we know that some of the rules and regulations are there. Like that, some of the rules should written down, and for what? That everyone should abide by. Everyone should obey that one. Everyone should follow that one, or everyone is the participants of that particular laws. These rules lay down how the rulers are to be chosen in the future. In that rule, what they are making, how the election should be, how we want to select our leaders in the future, that very clearly they written. These rules also determine what the elected government are empowered to do and what they cannot do. Means in the basic rules and regulations, in that they are written very clearly, the elected government, what all things they can do, what all things they should not do, like that. And next one, finally, these rules decide the rights of the citizen. More important thing, we know about our fundamental rights, and what they are saying like that that is the right of the citizen, each and every citizen, what all rights they are having. And these rules will work only if the winner cannot change them very easy. How the these rules we can work it out only if the winner cannot change them very easily. Means those who are becoming the majority, means the rulers, and they could not they can't change, they won't get any chance to change the rules and regulations. What they are writing in the as a constitution, that should followed by, even if the government is changing after 10 years or 20 years, after 50 years also, those who are becoming the winner or those who are forming the government, they can't change very easily. It should be little bit rigid one. And this is what the South African did. South Africans, what they done, they made everything. Once again we will see one by one. First of all, they made like that some of the basic rules they are writing down, that for every each and every people, and they written about how we should select our leaders, how we want to conduct our election. They very clearly they done. And elected government, what all things they want to do, what all things they should not do. Then they are saying about the rights of the citizen, and it is not easy to change the constitution. It is very rigid one. This is what the South Africans did. All points are important ones. And this is what they agreed on some basic rules. They also agreed that these rules will be the supreme, and they are saying each group of the whites and blacks and the colored ones, they are saying these rules what they are written as a constitution, that is the supreme one, and that no government will be able to ignore this, and this set of basic rules is called constitution. This set of the basic rules, it is known as the constitution. So once again, what is so what we are saying like that, what is constitution? That is the set of basic rule as a means the simplest definition of constitution, that is the set of basic rules. And in that, South Africans, what all things they added, that we have seen already, and this is why the South Africans, they made a written constitution. And constitution making is not unique to South Africa, not only for South Africa. Every country has diverse group of people. Why it is not unique to South Africa? Because in each and every country there is a different groups of people, maybe in the name of language, or in the name of culture, or in the name of their tradition, or like that. They are different group we can see. If you are thinking about Indian situation, we know all the caste and outcaste things, and all the religious groups like Hindu, Muslim, Christian, Buddhist, Jains, like that, all the religions, that also we know, like that, all the so many differences are there, or many social groups are there, diverse groups are there in the country. And if we are going to European countries, at least we can see the upper class, middle class, and the lower class people according to their financial situation. And if you are going to African countries as well as American countries, we can see race, the color according to the body color, whites, blacks, red Indians, then like that many groups we can see. So each and every country, we are having the different social differences and different diverse groups also. Their relationship may not have been as bad as between the whites and blacks in South Africa. When we are thinking about when we taken the introduction part, they was following apartheid policy, means whites was getting all the privileges and blacks never got any privilege. But in Indian situation is not like that. All four castes, they are getting all the privileges, and the outcast people, they won't get any privilege. That was the condition. And according to the religion, there was no like that any special privilege or like that. Only they means each group, they are having little bit discrimination between that much only, but there was no as like that any privilege. And so what we can say, the relationship may not be that much bad what we heard about South Africa, but all over the world people live difference of opinion and interest. Please underline then, each and every people, not the group of people, each and every person is a unique, so he or she may have different opinions as well as interest, and that is making the sum of the organization and association according to our opinion and interest, whether the democratic or not. Most countries in the world need to have these basic rules. If it is democratic country or not, or if it is a socialist country or not, that is not the question. Wherever we are having the many social groups or diverse groups, then that countries we need, or we can see almost all the countries having the set of basic rules or constitution. This applies not just to government, any association, means this constitution, it is not meant for only the government. We know each and every associations, cricket association, they are having their own rules and regulations, and other associations, if you are thinking about sports, any type of sports, they are having their own rules and regulations. And you know the clubs and clubs in your area, sports club, arts club, like that, they are also having their own constitution. And we know the SHGs, self-help groups of the ladies and gents in our area, and each and every group, they are having their own particular constitution. Means each and every, it is not applicable to only to the government, even to the people's group, that we can see. Okay, we will continue in next video.